Hi, welcome to Poppies and Pansies Decor. My name is Sunny and I'm the owner of Poppies and Pansies Decor. Today we're going to take some thrifted ornaments and turn them into some faux velvety looking ornaments. I found this pack at the thrift store and I think it was like $2, maybe $1.50 with 12 different ornaments. And I had seen on Pinterest different ornaments that were like a faux velvet finish. So that's what I wanted to try and do. So first, I took my Posh Chalk Metallic Paste. This first color is called dark green. And the reason I wanted to use the paste is because the paste gives a lot of texture, so I didn't have to add texture some other way. Plus it sticks to everything, and so I knew it would stick to these ornaments that were quite slick. And it had a lovely little metallic sheen to it, so that's why I chose to use the metallic paste. So for the texture and the color, and it sticks to everything. So this color is called Prussian blue. It's a beautiful, it's not really a dark blue, just kind of a medium blue. It's very beautiful. It has a lovely sheen to it. And I did 3 of each color so I could get a bit of a variety. The struggle was trying not to get it all over my hands, which I eventually gave up. I did figure out how to take the top off the ornament after a while and try to tape it to the skewer with some painter's tape, but it just would not stay on. So I gave up and my hands were just dirty. This color is called Alizarin red, Alizarin red. Beautiful bright red color for Christmas. You can see it is quite messy, but it's okay. I was determined to get through. And then the last color that I used from the Posh Chalk Metallic Paste was called Deep Gold, and it's a beautiful brown tone. It was just really warm. I love this color. And you can see how it's just great texture going on all around the ornament, and it has great coverage too. I probably really only needed 1 coat, but I did let it dry. And then I came back and did another coat just to make sure I didn't have any red spots popping through, and just to give it a little bit more texture on each of the ornaments. But they're highly pigmented pastes and they cover really, really well. So it took a little bit of trial and error to figure out how to get this flour to stick. So I'm using flour. You can use baking soda or flour or both together. And what I found out works the best is a spray tacky glue. So I covered each ornament, and while it was still wet, took a really soft brush and just tapped with my finger all around and let the flour land on it. And sometimes I'd tap it in with the brush a little bit, but mostly I just tapped it around and it landed on it, and then I set it aside to let it dry. This is what's supposed to create the faux velvet look, is the flour or the baking powder, whichever one you decide to use. You do want to have some skewers and styrofoam or something for you to stick the skewers in so that your ornaments can dry in between your coat of paint and after you put the flour on. Once they're done, you just have to decide what you want to put on the top. You can at this point just hang a hook on it. I wanted to add a little bit of a little more vintage stuff. I like things that look old and a little bit antique. So I added some pretty sheer brownish gold ribbon to each one of the ornaments. And you can see you want to dust off the excess flour. If too much comes off, you can spray it again and add a little more flour if you want. I also added some little rusty vintage looking stars that I got off of Amazon. The hardest part with these was trying to get the jute to go through the tiny little hole on the star. We eventually got it through, but it took time for each one. And I just tied those onto each little ornament with the ribbon, and that was it. And I think they turned out so cute. Can't wait to put them on my tree for the holidays. And they were so cheap because I bought them at the thrift shop for like $1.50. You can see the jute is the hardest part. And getting your fingers covered in paint. Those were probably the hardest part. So I will have a full product list at the end of the video in the description if you want to see where you can buy the Posh Chalk Metallic Pastes. They're really fun to use. I really like how this project turned out, and I think I'm going to make some more. And I hope that you will join us again, and please like and subscribe. And I hope that we will see you again on our Poppies and Pansies Decor Facebook page. Actually, YouTube page.